Up next, AUDCAD, one of my focus this week. Right, so this week we have basically only 3 hot trades. That is the AUDCAD, the dollar yen, and the euro yen. Right, so what are hot trades? Hot trades have the potential for letting us earning more than 2:1. Right, and many of times it does give us 4:1. That means if you are risking $1, projected returns $4. Right, so if that sounds good to you, drop me a DM. Right, what's cool about this is on the weekly chart, and we do have a 5-0 pattern. Right, once you touch it, you should have already received these alerts if you're in our community. Right, the potential over here, we are talking about 422 pips. Even multiplied by 6, right? 6,424, you still have a 2,400, more than 2,400 US dollar potential profits, right? You might be saying, oh, US dollar seems not so good. US dollar, right? In most cases, the good OG's currency, it will still be higher than it, right? And of course, we will not be talking things about like euro dollar and pound dollar. Obviously, we know that pound and euro should be higher than US, but over the years, not so, right? So it's still a pretty good currency in terms of exchange rates at this point of recording. That's the clue, right? Anyway, so what we have over here, if you're looking for a shorting opportunity, head down to the daily chart, wait for a retest. 0.8921 over here could give you a potential combo trade if you can engage the trade. To the 4-hour chart, nothing much for myself because I want to focus on shorting. I'm definitely not heading in for some deep crap buying opportunity. No, at least not now. So 1-hour chart is the best bet I have. I'll be waiting for a retest, a pullback at 0.8846 over here, hopefully. If not, if I'm really that desperate to jump into the trade, 0.8819 would do the trick. But I'll stick on to my first choice, right? So if you want to learn this, to know when and where to engage a trade to give you the best returns, and to get it right and not throwing something on and see if it sticks, right? That's gambling, right? So if you're interested about this and you love to be coached by someone that have been doing research and trading for the past 20 years and coaching for 17 years, drop me a DM.